I'm using a 350mm crochet hook and double knitting cotton. The first element of crochet is the slip knot. So with your short end on the right there, take the right end and bring it in front of the left and then down the back and pick up the thread in the middle there, so that the short end pulls up the loop. Now pick up your crochet hook and have your thumb underneath and your finger on top of the flat piece with the hook facing down. Put the hook in the loop and pull it up, and the short end pulls it up. Hold on to the short end there with your little finger and use your middle finger to steady the stitch. The left hand, get hold of the thread in your little finger and take it round once. That's the tension there. Bring the thread over all your other fingers and hold on to the stitch that you've just made. And we'll be working in this space here. The second element of crochet is yarn round hook. The third element of crochet is pull the hook through. So there we've made a chain. Yarn round hook, pull it through. Yarn round hook, pull it through. Yarn round hook, pull it through. I'm going to make 10 chain here. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you never count the loop on your hook. So there's 10 chain there. Now I'm going to put on top of that a row of double crochet. Here's a block that I've worked of 10 rows of double crochet on a 10 chain base. Now you need to get your height for the row. So to get the height you work a further 2 chain. And those 2 chain will be sitting on the 10th chain, and you're going to go into the 9th chain to make your first double crochet. And this is the 4th element of crochet, which is where to put your hook. Now if you're working on a base chain, you put your hook underneath one loop there. So the hook goes in there, then yarn round hook, pull it through, yarn round hook and pull it through 2. That's a double crochet. So again, under the one loop of the base chain, yarn round hook, pull it through, yarn round hook, pull it through 2. This is a double crochet, DC in English terms. Make this row of double crochet. When you're holding the work, always hold it near the stitch that you're working at the time. Don't just keep holding it there because it wiggles around too much. So you're always shifting your fingers along to where you're working at that moment. So there's the row of 10 double crochet. Now to make this second row you need to get your height up again, so you work 2 more chain before you turn the work. Now those 2 chain height will be sitting on this 10th stitch here. So the first one of the next row will go here, and where you put it when you're working one stitch on top of another is under 2 loops. So you'll see if If you hold it slightly forward there, you'll see there's 2 loops. So for a double crochet, you go under the 2 loops, yarn round hook, pull it through, yarn round hook, pull it through 2. So we're working double crochet on top of double crochet now, and we're going underneath the 2 loops that are at the top of the double crochet on the row below. Oops, that's just one, under 2 loops. And when you get to the end of the row, you have to work on top of the 2 chain that you worked at the beginning of the row below. And here again you need to go under 2 loops. It's quite tricky when you get started because it can have got pulled. There we are, there's under two loops. Yarn round hook, pull it through, yarn round hook, pull it through 2. So the next row again, before you turn the work, you make the 2 chain height. 1, 2, then you turn your work. Those 2 chain are sitting on that bit there, and so that's the first double crochet goes in there under the 2 loops. So you go in under the 2 loops, yarn round hook, pull it through, yarn round hook, pull it through 2. So these are rows of double crochet, one on top of the other. Now I've done the next size of stitch, which is a treble. It's a taller stitch. A treble, yarn round hook before you go in to the treble below, and you go under 2 stitches there of the row below, yarn round hook, pull it through, yarn round hook, pull it through 2, yarn round hook, pull it through 2. So you can see that it's a longer stitch, and the turning chain for a treble is 3 turning chain. And so a treble is once round the hook. If you were to do a double treble, it's twice round the hook and into the next stitch. Yarn round hook, yarn round hook, pull it through 2, yarn round hook, pull it through 2, yarn round hook, pull it through 2.